Hello guys, and welcome to the Real Things podcast. If you are new here, kindly guys, hit that like button on your way in. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So, my lovely people, we are going back into the African diaspora. Today, we will be going into Nyabohanse once again. We can't leave Nyabohanse because Nyabohanse is our beloved little village in East Africa. No matter what, you know that we love our brothers and sisters always. For most part, as I see it right now, we have nothing else to live for but love. Love, love, and more love. So today I am here to debunk a little rumor that I heard going around. I've seen it also with my two eyes on some other people's channel. And this rumor is about how I Amarawa treated the Jamaican uncle Ayamara treated the Jamaican uncle badly when he came to the villa. How the talk is that how Ayamarwa left the Jamaican uncle, abandoned him to be sitting at a table eating by himself while Ayamarwa goes off to eat with Rocio in his bedroom. Guys, people are even saying that, you know, basically scorning Ayamarwa, making judgments against him. That a bedroom, I've seen comments where some people are saying that a bedroom is not the place where you eat 3 times a day. Listen, this is where you guys are crossing the line. People in the house, they build a house, you don't have any money in there, shut your mouth. Wherever they want to shit, eat, excuse my language. Wherever they want to shit, sit, eat, wherever, it is their prerogative. Yeah? It is their prerogative. Guys, if you can hear me, right? If you can hear me, please let me know. I'm not sure about the audio. I don't know who you guys are. I'm using something right now that is kind of incomplete. So let me know if you can hear me. Anyhow, let me not waste any time on that. So, I was saying, whatever you want to do when you're in your own house, what the hell does that have to do with anybody? Tell me the honest truth. What does that have to do with anybody, whether you want to eat in your living room, eat in your toilet, eat in your kitchen, wherever the hell, in your dining room, in your bedroom? I think it is your prerogative. You're your own man, you're your own. Listen, I'm going to go off in some Jamaican dialect. When you're your own man, you do what the hell you want to do. Whenever you're your own man, you do whatever the hell you want to do. Okay, that is lesson number one. So, debunking this bullcrap that Ayamarwa treated our Jamaican uncle badly when he was at the villa eating by himself, blah, blah, blah. Listen, where do you get off? Where do you get off judging somebody's action on a video that is only maybe 45 minutes to an hour long? Would that be the person's entire 24-hour day's action? It not make no sense to me. It does not make any sense. That video that Ayamara posted, and it showed Nasto, serving, which I think is a great gesture because the man brought I am the Jamaican uncle brought so many gifts. So if I am Marwa was dealing with something else, which you saw where he run off and he went to his bedroom, forgot to turn off the camera, and he was there talking to Rocio while he was eating. Come on, if your woman, this is a once in a lifetime, you only live once. Your woman served you lunch or your husband served you lunch. You know how good I feel when my husband cook. Even Sunday, my husband made dinner and I was in bed. I don't give a crap on nobody. I sat up in bed. My husband served me my dinner and I felt like a queen. So if I am Marwa, has been served lunch and he run off to go and eat with his girlfriend like he always do. And the guest is there. I say guest. The guest is there at that moment and he is not going to his bedroom to eat. There are other people in the house and they were having a great time. And I am Marwa. You asked Nasto and I think the other young man, Masubo, asked Masubo to assist. I think no, Masubo wasn't there. I can't remember. I can't remember. Asked, I know I saw Nasto serving. What the hell does that have to do with abandonment? Can you please tell me? Guys, let us discuss in the comment section. Please, I beg you. I beg, I beg, I beg. I'm going to play a video. I'm going to play a clip, actually. I'm going to share a video here. I'm going to play a clip. And you guys just listen, and I hope that you could hear clearly what our Jamaican uncle said about I am Marwa. And tell me if this sounds like someone who is not contented.
Good afternoon. This is Jamaican Uncle coming all the way from New York, and I'm at the villa right now with all my friends and families, and to meet the big man that I was dreaming to meet all my life. I am Marwa. I'm telling you, he's the big man. He's the lion. The real lion. Yes. Guys, we are here with our Jamaican uncle. Let me help you know when at the beginning they had usually but time get used to it. Yeah, this is on we are on the channel of Jamaican uncle. Our Jamaican uncle has really brought a lot of gifts to us. Everyone's in there. Imagine everyone was very happy this time. Show them. And this is for okay. You've been watching my wife, been watching last week, been watching me doing me like this with the phone. But there's no longer a phone, but right, you have the real thing. You have the real thing. Jamaican. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, sir. You're welcome. This is his first video. Yes. Let's see also to help him out because he has launched his YouTube channel. Kindly guys, if you just watching this video, subscribe. Let's keep.
Okay, guys, you be the judge for me. Does this, does our Jamaican uncle sound like anybody who is not happy? Please tell me. I want you to tell me if he sounds like someone that is not happy. The whole of YouTube with the negative that houses the negative people on that side is firing off how badly Ayamara treated Jamaican uncle. Guys, I don't know what the hell is wrong with people, or how can you judge somebody completely, judge them on a 40 minutes to an hour worth of video. How can you say that? I mean, how many days now our Jamaican uncle had been at the has been at the villa? Can that cover for the entire time? Does that cover a 24-hour period? Please let me know. I'm confused. I'm confused. Yes, there's a saying that the first impression is what lasts. Yeah, me understand all of that. What you do is what we're gonna judge you by. Bull crap. Bull crap. That doesn't count for nothing. That counts for nothing. That doesn't say anything. If he Marwa is supposed to go sit and eat with Rocio, that is exactly what Marwa is going to do. And I would advise him, I would have advised him to go sit and eat with, if I was the Jamaican uncle, which I know that when you meet a real nice Jamaican, me myself as a Jamaican, when you meet a nice real Jamaican, sensible, smart, you know that we are open-minded people. The first thing I'm gonna say, man, no man, why would you want to be here when your wife have your meal over in the bedroom? Go and sit and chill and eat like you normally do. And it is obvious that our Jamaican uncle is somebody with an open mind, and you can hear him on so many occasions, different occasions, in different videos that you watch him, that when Maro featured him on his channel, that sometimes he would say, no, 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 no. Even let me, case in point, let me stick a pin right there. You remember when they were pumping the water, the video that Marwa showed, I think it was yesterday, when they were pumping water from the river. Who took the wheelbarrow? Imagine, I am I am Marwa had a camera in his hand, and our Jamaican uncle, who is a millionaire, business owner. You hear how many years the man say he'd never push a wheelbarrow? Eh? So it simply means that is somebody who is wearing some good age. He's wearing some good age, and he hasn't pushed a wheelbarrow in so long. Yet for all, he took the wheelbarrow from IMR. You know how heavy that damn generator would have been for somebody of his age? Eh? And somebody that physically would I mean, when you have a restaurant or a business of the caliber that you can see him that he has, you think those people are gonna like physically get up and do all the hard work, but it's just that he's like an open-minded person. It's obvious. So why are you guys worrying about what happened at a dinner table when Nasto, which I love the fact that Nasto came out and served. I love it because it shows the brotherhood, and I think that what is killing a lot of people, honestly, and I'm telling you, I think that what is killing a lot of the negative people is the fact that there is brotherhood between Nasto, I am Marwa, and you don't find that with a lot of the others on the negative side. Because even if you're hearing something in the background, it's just the puppy next, my neighbor's puppy is just making a lot of noise. He's very active, especially when he sees the cats. Sorry about that. So back to what I was saying. Even like you will see the negative people out there commenting under each other's videos and their live streams, so on and so forth. There is not much. There is not much brotherhood inside there, because it's all about money, 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 and who can put out the biggest and the fastest, put out content the fastest, even though they're showing support on the comments on the front. It's not really real. They're just doing it for the numbers. There's no genuineness. And I know, let me tell you something. I know it. I know it. I know what I'm saying. Take for instance our brothers in the bush, in the bushes, the ones, the boys on the rocks. When was the last time you saw them together? When was the last time that you saw them together? Even though it has been revealed that they do sit and drink and eat together and laugh at people who contribute, donors. But when was the last time that you saw them together? As much as they came on camera, showed a united front. For a long time now, you don't see them together, right? So it says that in all of this, when they want to do the wickedness, they gang up together, come bombard people with negativity, and then the real true people, the true characters of them are going to show up. So you will see headlines today. All of them are going to come up with headlines, or tomorrow, whatever. They are going to come up with headlines. Oh, I am Marwa did this, I am Marwa did that, treat Jamaican uncle bad, da 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 da. And then tomorrow, just look if you've seen them do anything together. No, they're not. Because at the end of the day, it's just about money. They come and bombard with the negative headlines, and then they disappear. So it's not really a genuine front. It's not really no genuine uniteness. I mean, I'm not here to talk about all of that, but I'm just saying that when people when the enemies, I would say the enemies really want to do wickedness, when the desire is to do evil, they will show a false united front to do the nonsense and the malicious acts, and then they go back to being them true character. Yeah, because it's all about money and fame. It's all about greediness. It's all about selfishness at the end of the day. So even if they know that they don't really love each other, they're gonna come together as a clan to destroy and devour. And then they go back to their true character, go back in their shell and show their true character, being their true character. Anyway, guys, I'm not gonna waste much time on that. But I'm saying I'm debunking that nonsense that they're talking about. Because if I am Marwa showed our Jamaican uncle any bad face or showed him any negative action, let me tell you something. Just like how Africans, Kenyans, can sense that people are not really into them, don't think that Jamaican people are not. Because remember, we are all Africans. So we have that sixth sense to tell when you're not wanted. Some people, when they want something, they will go the extra mile and push themselves and force the agenda and try to stay around and stick it out if they feel neglected. Because I've seen situations where people in a workplace where people are not liked by other staff members. And what happened? They will sit in the same lunchroom because they know that the staff members don't really, other staff members don't like them, but they sit there and they learn. They sit there and they learn as much as they can, they grasp as much as they can, and when they do, once they do, they just bust off and just do their own thing. Yeah? But that's a different scenario. What I'm saying is that in most cases, a person from Jamaica or any sensible human being would have known if they're not wanted, if they're not needed in a situation, if they're not welcomed, is the word that I'm looking for. That's the word that I'm looking for. So to hell with this nonsense about he was neglected, yada yada blah blah. Jamaican uncle was not neglected. That is just a few minutes clipped for an entire time period that this gentleman is there. How many times after that you see the man walk, Ayamaro feature him on his videos? He's been featured on so many videos. For the majority of the time he's there, he's featured on most of the videos. Yeah, just like when our Jamaican grandma was there, she was seen on majority of Ayamarwa's videos, and they never showed this lady one bad face. And even, I mean, on camera. And even if they did, it would have been off camera. Nobody would have known. That lady would have gone from there because God rest, may her soul rest in peace. She would have gone from there. You understand what I'm saying? So I want to just put that story to rest, and 'cause I saw it again this morning, and I was like, no, I have to speak on it and leave it right here because that is just high nonsense. Utter nonsense. Period. Utter nonsense. Yeah? I watch this gentleman and he's like I mean our Jamaican uncle. He's just like a little kid in a candy store because he's so elated to be there. He kept saying, I mean, I'm trying not to play too much of anybody's thing here because YouTube has changed some policies, and even though it's like you're adding value to the content, YouTube is changing a lot of stuff. So I'm trying my best not to go overboard with a lot of things. Hence I even I'm doing the audio podcast and not doing too much of the video because they're changing stuff, not to create any fear in anybody. Yes, you can do what you can do, but there are ways when you're gonna there are ways how you're gonna have to do this thing. Yeah. So the guy, I mean, our Jamaican uncle, as I was saying earlier, in his videos, he's like a happy-go-lucky person. He's like a kid in a candy store. When he was saying earlier on that he's so happy to be here because, I mean, he even made a mistake and said he's dreamt all his life to meet Ayamaro, which I know he's probably the age of my mom, you know, and Ayamaro was a young kid to him. Ayamaro could have been his son. You know what I'm saying? So he made a mistake, but it's just showing how elated he is to be there. And not Ayamaro don't have nothing that that man doesn't have. The man, if that man was a poor person and if that man was somebody who could not have afforded, see how many gifts he brought. Look how much money that he brought for them. Yo, so I'm saying to all these negative headliners and these negative headings, and these people in the background, these deep dark, these deep fakes. Yeah, I need to stop it now. Let me give you some Jamaican talk. On need for tappy. On need for tappy because what I'm saying and doing, it's just tarnishing and just it's like y'all trying to create a character out of this man that is not so. You guys know that I am Marwa back in the days, before Rocio and so on and so forth. He was somebody who loved his girls and he was an open person, so on and so forth. Those days I used to like watch him and say, my God, okay, I am Marwa, there's gonna become a time when you're gonna have to, cool down and all of this. But live your life in the young fella, live your life, and in the meantime, just be cautious because there's some sicknesses and stuff that out there that guys don't even know the name of some of these sicknesses. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know the name of some of these sicknesses that's out there. But thank God that my prayers have been, and I know many people was like discontented, with those kind of behavior that he, even when he was young, when he went to Colombia, he was. And he got so drunk. That was the early days of the Ayamara, but the Ayamara that you're seeing now is more, come on, it's more settled, more relaxed. He's a deep thinker, you know what I'm saying? And something that I was supposed to say, I'm like, I saw something a while ago and it's like I'm lost. He thinks deeply. And I was trying to say that he's a work in progress, just like any one of us. With every given day, you learn something new with every day. You know what I'm saying? So with even, okay, look at the innocence of this guy. The video that they Rocio uploaded yesterday when they went on up by the rocks, and to us as Westerners, or maybe anybody else, would have known that the structure that he saw, that he had on camera, and asking and looking for a door, to us Westerners, we would have known that is a water catchment system. Yeah? Because there was a pump in the hole, so on and so forth. So it tells you, Git Riba, probably because he's younger, a bit younger than Ayamara, and more fresh, and probably devote his time to doing different things, then he was able to tell him that 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 is like a water tank. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying all of that to say sometimes, we judge people, but it's all that each one of us is a work in progress with every given day. And I could tell you that was Ayamar was lesson, one of his lessons for yesterday, or whatever day that they filmed that video. You know what I'm saying? That was a lesson. And with every given day, we learn something new. What I'm doing here right now, I learned something today, with what I'm doing right now. I learned something today, and hence I came to you and talked to you about it. So we all teach each other something. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. If you don't, well, then I don't know what to say. I learned something that people literally will sit down in their homes, behind their computers, on their mobile phone, and just come up with ideas to just tarnish people character, tarnish people's name. And at the end of it all, for what? Money, for moolah, which will just blow away like the wind right now to the way how things is going. You collect something, and by the time you get it in your right hand, it's already draining out over in your left hand because there's so much things to do. So it's done. And at the end of it all, you're gonna just tarnish somebody. You're gonna tear down somebody's reputation just with money that is right now. Sooner or later, it's not gonna even have any use to a lot of us. Yeah. So today, I'm just saying that we need to love our brothers and sisters and be mindful when we're doing what we're doing. I keep saying this, but a lot of people are still gonna do what they want to do because in the end, negativity sells, and you will stay and listen to me, and yet for all you have your own hidden agenda. You're gonna go and do. Oh yeah, she could say what she wants to say. I come here to listen and learn, and then I'm gonna go back and add something on it and turn it upside down, cross way, in and out, and then me just fling you over this because money depend that can negativity sell. Sorry guys if I go off with my Jamaican dialect from time to time. I'm so sorry. But sometimes the only way to get things across is just by being myself, true self. So when you mix up and blend and create confusion for people and hardship for people and hard times just by your negativity, don't think that it's not gonna come back to you. It will come back. There's going to be a time when you're going to be sorry and you're going to ask for mercy from the heavens, because all of what you do, remember, whatever you put out in the universe, it's coming back, it's like a reverb. When you put your mouth in a cave and you say, huh, and you hear that echo coming back. That's just how the universe works. So you put shit in the universe, you're going to get shit. Yeah? Do good and it will come. You will see how doors are going to open for you once you intend to do good. I'm not preaching today. But anyway, guys, it was really lovely for you to come on. I'm seeing 7 people and I'm happy to the fact that someone is here watching, listening. I'm happy for that. That somebody will, I hope you guys will take away something from what I have to say, add value to it, and not turn it upside down, cross way, inside out, and not create no confusion. And let us all stand for nothing but greatness. I'm gonna leave some links in my description. I forgot to do it before. I'm gonna leave some links in my description. These links, guys, are affiliate links. You can actually make purchases through these links. These links you could find summer, spring clothing. You could also find, if you're into hair, synthetic, if you're into hair, human hair, wigs, weaves, if you are into sunglasses, prescription glasses, so on and so forth. All these links and even other videos on this channel, you'll see the links in the description. Sometimes I pin them in the comment section. Please go and support my channel. I'm trying to grow this channel from the ground up. And for those of you guys who are here under the sound of my voice, please, please, please subscribe to the channel. Also, leave a like on the video and feel free to comment, comment. I mean, don't come with no negativity. I mean, my back is broad, and I'm gonna stand for nothing, nonsense. You understand? It is what it is, and everybody's free. It's a free platform, and everybody is free to voice their opinion. But in the meantime, be respectful, because when we do nonsense, you know, it messes up somebody else's mind. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And sometimes you deprive somebody from, just being themselves. So you leave some sweet comments, leave some encouraging comments also. That's what I mean to say. Leave me something encouraging. Let us discuss this issue that I just spoke about. And if you know who I am Marwa is and family, if you will understand what I'm talking about. And if you don't know, please go and search. I am underscore Marwa out of Kenya. Nyabohanse, also his sister D Mwango, and these guys are great guys. Listen, I've been watching these people from Ayamarwa used to sleep with his like humble beginnings, village life, deep rural village, deep Africa life. When the young men would sleep with the goats and the cows on the dirt. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching Ayamaro from those days in the mud houses. They call them muddy houses. And believe me, this is one of the reasons why I stick with, just look, still following after this guy and his family and watching them being so humble. Let me tell you something. It, we are not perfect. And as families, because I've been also seeing a lot of things where uh, they're saying that um, the husband of Ayamarwa's mother normally beats. There's a tradition that, in Africa that we Westerners will not understand. I'm not promoting any violence against anybody or against, women, but I'm saying they have their traditions and customs, and we sometimes have to, as who are on the outside, have to respect how people's traditions are. But when it comes to the tarnishing of one's reputation that they tirelessly work to build, me no in a that. Me nah support no tarnishing of nobody's reputation. Yeah? So for negative people, go sit on one side, work on yourself, use the mirror, take a check on yourself from time to time, and let us do some self-checking. Because I do, listen to me. If you hear me talking to my husband, sometimes my husband will ask me, girl, you going mad? Make sure that yourself do not answer you back when you speak to yourself. But it's just something that we laugh about, from time to time. Because he will ask me, what you saying? Because he hear me mumble something. I'll say, I'm talking to myself. And he will turn around and say, make sure. Make sure that yourself don't respond when you're talking to it. And it's just like a little joke between us. But I'm saying I do this all the time. I'm not perfect, Like I mentioned earlier in the podcast, we are all a working progress, a work in progress. Because every day you have to build upon it. Every day you have to improve. You have to. Especially with these changing times, you have to do things to improve upon oneself. And improvement should come with, you know, on the positive side, not the negative. Because some people say improvement, and the improvement is that they're going in a store and they're going to do some shoplifting because they want to look good, like how their friends are looking good, but the friends are working, but they're not. So they're going to shoplift to look good, and they will call that improvement. Hell no. I want to work on myself, work on my family, bring my kids up in the right way that they ought to be, as the Bible says. I'm not going to spare no rod. I spoil no child. Now, I'm not going to be an abuser either. I'm not going to abuse any kind of alcohol or drugs or nothing. I'm not going to be abuser of anybody, neither physically, verbally. No, I'm not going to. As you can hear when I speak open and round. So it's when I say round means that I'm touching everything and everyone in a positive, because I want to make a positive impact on anything or anyone that is around me. I'm for winnings and in the right way. Anyway, guys, I'm seeing you guys still here and I'm thanking you so much. For the first time, people sit on the podcast and listen. I don't know. Something changed, something good. Or maybe something good is gonna happen in this year. Yeah, best you guys didn't know that I could sing. I'm a singer. Yeah, but not anymore. That was like 20 something years ago. I used to do music in Jamaica, but those were the days. Anyway, guys, I love you so much. And please come back. I'm going to do this a little more often. This is like a practice mode for me. Um, Trying to step away from excess videos, even though it's healthy. I want to do like a balance, live and videos. So I'll do vlog style podcast, and also I will do this audio style where you guys just listening while you're doing your house chores. You could hit me up on the replay, meaning that you could rerun if I'm saying something that you like, or what I'm saying. And I'm hoping that the audio came through clearly, that you guys could hear. And yeah, man, love on yourself continually, to live your life and live your life in a meaningful way, and try to make a great impact on anything and anyone that is around you. So when you're gone, you have lasting great memories. I'm going to leave it right here today. And please remember, I'm going to post some links in my description, and I might pin them also in the comment section once I get off here. Please, guys, please, you can help by supporting any one of those links. Even if you don't want anything there, if you don't see anything that you like, you can buy something for somebody. A lot of days are coming up. You have Easter. So the websites that I have there are reputable websites. They've been in business for a long time. And I have been affiliates for these people for a long, long time. So you make purchases from these sites. I do get a small commission, and that is a good way for me to help to build on this podcast. Right now, I'm gonna have to buy a new laptop. I'm not asking, I'm not begging, I'm just saying. So once I'm supported in a way, I actually, because if you see my channel numbers, you know that I'm nowhere near getting a revenue from YouTube. So YouTube allow us to try to do any hustle for ourselves. So I am working towards getting a new laptop so the software could run without overheating, because this is the older version of the HP laptop that I have. And it's kind of, right now I have it on a system where there's a fan underneath thing that it's like a stand, and there's a fan in order to keep it cool. Saying all of that to say, once you these are where I seek support. So once you support, I do use these things. I purchase my mic, my headset, so on and so forth. So I'm doing it little by little. Thank you guys for kicking it under my voice, for listening, for kicking it with me, and staying under the sound of my voice. And I'll see you guys on next time on the Real Things podcast. Tell me how I did. Please leave me a sweet comment. Not even a sweet, a very encouraging one. Let me know what I can change. Let me know what I can do better, how I can do what I'm doing, so on and so forth. And we'll touch base on the next one. See you guys again soon. All right.